The chief executive has ruled out a citywide lockdown, but Carrie Lam wants hotels to provide rooms to isolate COVID patients, while thousands will be sent to new public housing estates. Johanna Chan reports.
The government is turning to hotels and new public housing units to quarantine COVID patients as the city struggles under the fifth wave. Meeting the press this morning, Chief Executive Carrie Lam said hotels could provide about 10,000 rooms.
Previously, that we approach individual hotel one by one and to discuss the terms and conditions with them one by one. That was not efficient anymore. So we will do a wholesale plan and require them to sign on the plans. I do not want to use my power, but I do have power under CAP 599 to make a regulation to ask for the cooperation.
Lam said blocks 1 and 7 of Queen's Hill Estate in Fan Ling and Hung King House in Lai King Estate would provide a further 3,000 units. There was a precedent in the early stages of the pandemic 2 years ago, when Chunyang Estate in Fo Tan was used as a quarantine center. Discussions are underway with universities to convert student hostels into isolation facilities as well. This came as public hospitals and quarantine centers were overwhelmed with COVID patients, who took up around 90% of beds by yesterday. Talks are taking place with the taxi sector to set up a special fleet of vehicles to take people with light symptoms to clinics for checkups. But despite the boom in infections, there are no plans for a citywide lockdown.
As far as Hong Kong is concerned, we need to find our own way out of this epidemic. And so far, our measures to contain the spread of a disease remains a legitimate and valid one.
Lam said the government has procured 100 million rapid testing kits, adding that testing will be enhanced with help from the mainland. Johanna Chan, HKIBC.